How's it going? It is selling out season. It's really weird. So we're in March of 2021. So we've been in a pandemic for like a year now. And yeah, people are like, now they're like, oh, well, I've not played Magic in a year, I'm going to sell it. But now is the time that the government have announced that we can go back to meeting up in a few months and stuff. So it seems like a bit of a weird one, really. But people are selling extra stuff, or people are like getting ready to go back to playing, organised playing constructed tournaments in Magic the Gathering and stuff. So they're like, well, I've got nothing better to do, and they start sorting through the stuff and they realise that they don't want stuff. So my friend Mark the other week sold me a bunch of his stuff besides 2 modern decks. My friend Kane has sold me all of his extra stuff besides 2 modern decks, I think an EDH deck or something. So here we are. So this is, again, starting with playmats because people are selling me all the stuff. It's not just like a couple of cards, it's they're trying to get rid of it, all the extra stuff that they don't want. I mean, there's a few alright playmats there, nothing that I personally care about. What's that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 quid, I guess. If I get sell them for 5 each, I'm literally just going to have to bulk them, put them with the other playmats I got from the last collection and just sell them together, because otherwise I don't know what I can do. So then Kane's given me like 20 fat packs, and they're all full of like commons and uncommons. We're talking like sleight hands, mana leaks, stuff that once upon a time might have been worth money, but nowadays, having just had Commander Legends and Double Masters reprint like all the value, like, you know, there's a couple of play sets of like Ancient Stearns in there and stuff that would have been £2 each once a day, and they're just not anymore. Interestingly, there is a Meganium from Neo Genesis, or the Japanese equivalent of that, and there is a Shadowless Charmander there that's worth about £10. They were just in. Somebody sent them to him when he bought something, so he was like, you can have them, you like Pokemon, and I was like, yes I do. So yeah, what Kane said was, I mean, I'm surrounded by junk, you can see the junk anyway, but there's just box after box after box of like token and Planeswalker emblems and stuff. If you look at this is a little, should give you an idea of like stuff that I was pulling out of the junk piles. Just little bits of things, cards. I mean, there's a John Avon signature there. Nothing expensive or important, but just stuff that I was like, that's worth putting to one side. But other than that, nothing of any real value. Just thousands of uncommons, and it's hard one to price, because if I've done that myself. I've kept all the commons that I thought might be worth something in the future. Like I've got like 20 Veil of Summers or something, which I've started selling off, because why wouldn't you at this point? It's worth like £4 or £5 a copy. The rest of the ones I've looked through, there's nothing worth more than 50p. So like for me to offer him money for those, when I might have to sell them off myself for like 20 quid, I can only really offer like 20, 30 quid for the collection of uncommons and commons, which is a bit of a weird scenario, because obviously if I was at the point where I could sit down and list all those cards, then I might make £100 out of the collection, but I'm never ever going to sit down and list like 2,000 uncommons, like mana leaks at 20 pence each on the internet, something that I don't. My time is more valuable than that. I'd have to pay somebody money to maybe do that. It's just not. It's not feasible. So I can't make a big offer on it. So it's a bit of a weird one, really. So this is the box of what Ken said was the value. I have a brief idea of what's in here. I know that he said there was a big card, a big blue card. So we'll see. But this is me genuinely for the first time seeing this. Foil Lightning Strikes, Light Firebolt. This is just like chaff uncommons foils. I mean, Cleric Lifespan's probably modern playable in some jank Spirits deck. Not Spirits deck, Cleric's deck, obviously. Master Splash uncommons. So this is, I think, Kane's opened some VIP Masters. Buried Ruin is a good foil. I mean, it's a good foil for my EDH deck, let's be honest. Mirror Retriever is part of a combo. Oh, is it the Croc Plan Ironworks combo that's now banned, so maybe it's not even playable. Feed the Swarming foil is pretty nice. That's seen playing a lot of like mono black decks. And I think Malakir Rebirth probably sees a bit as well. Nice Art and the Negation, but again, money-wise, I mean, you find me the value. There is none really. I wonder how much Feed the Swarming foil would be. Probably a little bit. Diabolic Cheetah, nothing. Flicker Swarms, nothing. Distortion Strikes, maybe like a quid or something like that. Snow Cover Play. Basalt Monolith is a different story. Ruined Crab's possibly a different story, because there's no alternate art foils. Ancient Stearns and foils like less than £1 now. Gearbag Angler and foil. They've just announced the Old Border reprint in Time Spiral. Mystic Sanctuary just been banned in Modern. Foil Brainstorm. I don't know with these cards. So interestingly, I've not given Kane a price on any of these things. Yeah, I've just got to work through them and figure out how much I will be buying them for. Yeah, it's probably a data breach or something. Oh, okay. So we start off with a pound card, but foil Cryptic Command's pretty decent. There's a playset. I'll take it. So I'm pretty sure Kane has got a Sultai modern deck. He's a Jund player, but he also has Sultai. So he's got the Gitrig Monster and Hymns. So I'm assuming that he's pulled apart some EDH stuff, and this is just like also standable. This is my favourite card in Magic. Shame it's in Japanese. They're worth like 3 or 4 quid. Let's have a gander. There's a lot of jank. Magda's seen, I think she's seen playing standard, or people are trying to force it. There's not any money in. No, well, there's 35 quid there. And there's some money there, and there's some money there, and there's some money there. I don't know about finding one else, probably not loads to be fair. This is it, I'm going to have to look through these. There's a lot of these cards I don't deal with on a regular basis. Elves, Finale Devastation's money. Mox, okay. Foily Mox Amber, that's 35 quid. Foil Original Print Genesis Wave, that's some money. Creative Behemoth money. Walking Ballast is £7. Oh! Force Negation money. Mystical Tutor money. Cyclonic Rift money. Genghis Axis money. Foil Beast Whisperer. Possibly a quid, I don't know. I'll have to have a look. Foil Growing Rights is some money. Expedition Flight. Okay, there's more decent stuff in here than I thought there was going to be. I assume that Kane has dismantled his Simic EDH. Or at least taken the blue out of it. Nice Full Art Fairy, Consecrated Sphinx. There's some big hitters here. This is going to be a decent collection. I literally thought it was just chaff and jank. Obviously, when somebody comes to you and they've got like I've literally got. Can I grab it? I literally got this bag full of Fatpacks. And they're all empty besides the ones that had tokens in them. You know what I mean? I didn't think it was going to be anything. Oh, Force of Will. SC Color Crewfix. Full Art Sublime Sip. That's got to be money, right? Standard Played. Probably sees loads of playing EDH. Foily. The Great Henge. Thrasios money. Fierce Guardianship money. Expropriate money. Castle Vantress. Minimo. Bit of money. Urza. Like 30 quid. Money. Foil Full Art Kinnan. Money. Skyclaves. Bit of money. Okay. And this, obviously, we're heading more into the bulk territory stuff that is open. I think Omnos still a few pounds, but standard bans, so. Little Form Engine, probably like 6 quid or something. Phylaf, not a clue. Riku, nice Full Art. I mean, that's a foil mythic from Double Masters. Oh, Hammer and Azarn's like a tenner. Cool, Carrot adds a few quid. Wow. Regional PB. See, this is the thing, right? Noble Hierarch should be money. It should be money. Whether or not it still is money, I don't know. I mean, the regular copies are a tenner. The PTQ promo, I don't know. You could be talking 50 quid. You could be talking 15 quid. I really don't know about that one. Bribery. I've got a Bribery. I didn't know they released it in promo art as well. The original art that I've got is from 7th or something like that. It's like a 7th edition foil, and it was like 35 quid last time I looked at it. Couple of stuff from the latest sets. Goblin Guides are down to like £4, down from like £25 each from the original printing. Blink Moss. Forsaken Monument is an amazing card. I really like playing colourless. The new Nahiri's probably not worth all that much, but still a pretty reasonable hit. Kane's obviously done like a collector's booster box or something. More Skyclaves, I could say Skyclaves 4 or 5 quid. All in all, you know when you're quietly like I'm pleasantly surprised by a collection, especially, oh, and a Scourge of the Skyclaves out at the end as well. So yeah, there's definitely some value there. I don't know how much it's going to be. I was thinking it was going to, I don't know, I was literally thinking when I first got this collection, I was going to be looking at, say, like 50, 60 quid for just all the jank and bulk and stuff. But now that we're getting this, I mean, you're probably talking more like, I don't know, like, I mean, Force of Will's a 50 quid card. Depending on the value of some of these other cards, you may be talking like 200, 300, 400. I mean, if I'm buying it at 70% and it's 300-400 quid, then maybe you're talking like 280 or something to game, but fair play to the guy. So I'm going to go through this. There might be a follow-up video where I figure out the price of everything and update it, but if not, you saw the cards right. It seems cool. Not bad for a Sunday evening of just picking up some cards from my friend's house. See you next time.